So basically, I'm back in my house. Okay, so I'll tell you what, I'm very determined to get to a destination on this, on our channel and what we're doing here. And what I got in front of me is it's kind of like I'm fast forwarding, or I should say rewinding back to 3 weeks ago when Hurricane Helene was on its way here, and we were making preparations for that. And then shortly after that, Hurricane Milton came. And what that does for me is it gives me a lot more to do. For example, we have rental properties that are on the water, and we need to prepare them for these storms. Now, we didn't do a lot to prepare for Hurricane Helene. Didn't seem like it was going to be much. Honestly, it was way worse than I ever thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be more like this last one before that, which was Debbie. We did get some storm surge from Debbie, but not a lot. Not enough. It flooded stuff here. The lower lying houses, it flooded a lot of them, but it didn't. It didn't get close. It didn't get close to my house. So I seen the water rising and stuff. The water's 50 foot from the back of my house, and I don't know what to say. So these storms are, they're becoming more. They're having more bang, more push. And basically what's happening is there's a circular motion like this with these hurricanes in this hemisphere, and it pushes the water towards the beaches. And the beaches here, we don't have anything to stop it. So it basically goes up and over the island, and it makes the island become the ocean become part of the bay, or the bay become part of the ocean. So why do I keep talking about hurricanes? Well, they're directly affecting me, and they are interfering with what I'm trying to get done, which is aggravating. So what that means is we're back to search engine optimization. Some weird stuff has happened. Okay, here's the weird stuff. Of all the places in the world where we could be expanding to, where we could use some help to get started, Hurricane Milton made direct landfall right there, which was Sarasota. So go figure that. Just think about that in the grand scheme of things. What do you think about that? So it's going to help us get started up there. Kind of a negative thing, but it's still a reality. Somebody's going to have to do the work. So it's going to help us do that. Now, what does that mean for me? Okay, what that means for me is, the hurricanes came in. Literally, we moved out of this house. I sealed the house up so it wouldn't get flooded. Moved into an Airbnb. All my furniture was up there. Everything was disorganized. I had to get set up there to be able to bring content. Then we did that for a period of time. Now I had to pack everything back up, get out of that Airbnb. Somebody was renting it as of Friday. Get my internet back up and running. So it's been a lot on top of, we put out, I don't know how many videos we put out. And what it's interfered with is we started doing the shorts, and we were doing quite a few of them a day. And because of the distractions of having everything else to do, and right now I'm kind of it's actually three of us. It's Kenny, Hudson, and myself. But I'm doing the stuff where I'm putting things on and doing the thumbnails and the titles and stuff like that. So it's quite a bit to do. Keeps me very busy. So search engine optimization, the book is almost complete. We're going to go through it one more time today. Angie's going to go through it one more time. They sent it back to me. And they were the problem that we had is they are comparing it to Grammarly as far as the grammar. Well, the grammar in the book is excellent compared to what my grammar, and when I'm speaking to people, my grammar is atrocious. I know that. But that's me. So we're going to go back through it again. They said, well, we know that you rejected our changes on on the last thing, and I'm like, I didn't reject your changes. Your Grammarly changing the grammar was changing the meaning of the sentences. So I just wanted to have Angie go back through it and give me her 2 cents, and then we're going to give them the blessing to go ahead and print the book. Meanwhile, yesterday I put together about 50 or 60 pictures and sent them off to Blake to get him started on the author's website, which is underway. So we got those couple of things going on. I'm going to work on the website, getting the search engine optimization straightened out. Google is still not connected to our WordPress site. The lady that was doing it didn't know how to do it. So I'm meeting with her again on Monday. This thing on my hand, bad situation. This is a bacterial infection that came from the salt water or from something else. I don't know. They don't know either. So I have to go and get every day for like the next 2 weeks. I have to go and get an antibiotic put through my veins to get this to calm down. This is very slow growing and very slow to go away. So a lot of people have noticed this in the videos and have made mention of it. So that's something I'm dealing with too. So that takes, it's going to take an hour or so every day. So I'm going to quote Justin again and say, I'm very excited about this. So now we start to make money. So now I'm going to, I've got over 100 vlogs put together. This is number 109. And I've got my books done, or one book done. The other book is on it will be done soon. And this gives me the expert status that I need to promote stuff. Now I'm going to become, I'm going to do what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to promote our other site, which is the site here for you. It's the Pure Entrepreneur site, and we're going to start promoting it. Haven't promoted it at all while we built up to this 100 vlogs. The 100 vlogs is a recommendation that Russell Brunson came out with as far as to give you authority. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking this Facebook group that the new Facebook that we put together for the author's website and the new Instagram, and then I'm going to start promoting that. There's another guy named Zollner who teaches you how to do and push your content in the what do you call it? You would call you're basically, what you're doing is you're being a coach, and you're creating courses on how to do what you do. So that's what that's the next step. So we got a little bit behind on these vlogs. There were about 20 of them we hadn't put on. We got a little disorganized there. We had too many hands in the pie or whatever, and we got that resolved. This is 109. I need to go back and do 96 and 97. I'll do evergreen videos for those because somehow we missed them. So, and then that will give me a bona fide 109 vlogs that are on, and then we're going to do one every day, just like we are right here. So that's where we're at for today. That's what's going on. And so search engine optimization is going to be my focus. I'm going to finish up these last 2 vlogs right after I get done with this one. It's really early in the morning. It's almost 6 o'clock. Let me say one more thing. So basically, you live your life between your ears. You got to find something that you love to do. If you love to do something, you can love a lot of things. If you love what you're doing, when you're doing it, it's not work anymore. It's a joy. And when you do that, your life changes completely, because what happens is you don't get up and you don't have the have-tos going on. I have to do this, I have to do that, and so on and so forth. So if you take the time to look at what you're doing, and this junk removal thing that we're promoting can give you a way to walk out of your 9-to-5 job and make good money, decent money. We used it to build wealth. So basically, you do that, People are throwing away perfectly good stuff all the time because they either don't have the means to do it, they don't want to do it, they're not going to have a yard sale, they're not going to take it to Goodwill. Goodwill and them guys have become very picky about what they'll take and so on and so forth. And with Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, you can sell that stuff. You know, if you got somebody throwing away a 4-chair set because one of them's broke and the other 3, there's nothing wrong with them. One of my neighbors did that. I kept wanting to stop and pick them up. Somebody else already did. In this hurricane thing, you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that's being thrown away that they just don't want to deal with it. They're just like, yeah, I'm just going to get that out of my way too. And they're putting it on the curb. You can go pick that stuff up. You can sell it. So there's so much opportunity in that, and it lets you get control of your time. It won't take up all of your time. It can. You can use it to grow a ginormous business doing this. You know, it's junk removal on steroids. You're basically doing junk removal and combining it with reselling, and you do really, really well. The proof is in the pudding. We did it. Now, we did it with me and my 2 sons, but I could have done it all by myself. They were kids, you know, and they got to stand along and learn with me while they're in school and stuff. I'm still doing this stuff, you know, and I let them be kids. So, at any rate, that's it. Remove It Pros Demolition, Remove It Pros Pure Entrepreneur, and I'll see you on the next video.